Welcome to Reread. Well, I'm finally here at Empire's End. Just a two-part story that really confused me when I was younger, but then later on, reading about what happened to Tom Veach, I get it. They shortened it to two issues. And I'll be honest, it didn't feel rushed. I thought it would. I thought it did the first time I read it. And rereading it, it doesn't feel that rushed. I think he had time to let the story breathe. Tom Veach is a professional. That he had to cut it out. I'm sure there are other things he wanted to include or drag out certain things longer, but nothing felt rushed to me. The coloring is a lot different here. I guess they had a different artist color. I should have looked at that before I did my review here, but the coloring is a little bit different, and I like it. It's not just splashes of green and pink and yellow, which I wasn't really a big fan of. Now each individual frame, most times, not all the time, but most times they're colored different colors and kind of like a regular comic book, which I enjoyed. Now the Galaxy Gun is so feared in the universe at this point that tons of planets are swearing fealty to the new Emperor, the reborn Emperor, because they don't want the Galaxy Gun to come kill them. Just as the Death Star was going to bring the galaxy under his heel, the Galaxy Gun has done that, and I really like that. That's another planet swears fealty to Palpatine, so that the Galaxy Gun will not be pointed at them. And that's thematic too. That's exactly what the Emperor wants. But anyway, he finds out where the new Rebel base is. He shoots a missile there. It enters the base. Han and Leia haven't made it to the Falcon yet. They see it tear through the base and tear into one of the ships, and it's a dud. It doesn't go off. Woo! Of course, the Emperor's steaming mad, and he orders another one. Of course, it takes a while to reload the Galaxy Gun, and that gives the Rebel Alliance plenty of time to escape when that space station blows up again. So, again, they have a big problem. I think the Galaxy Gun may be the most dangerous at this point. It's more dangerous than the Death Star. In my opinion, it is. The Death Star had to be near a planet to destroy it. The Galaxy Gun can go from, across the galaxy to shoot something. And it's not something too giant. It's just basically a thin cannon-like, the Darksaber project will kind of mimic this. But I like the idea of the Galaxy Gun. Now, Cam and Luke are going to go to Ossus to find more stuff about the Jedi. And of course, a lot of this ties into, there's a lot of mentions to Tales of the Jedi, I think, which had already come out at this point. But they find some dark side adepts with Cedrus, and they have to take them on. I'm sorry. They capture some of Raph's people, and then they follow the Darksiders. That's what happened to Vader's stronghold, and then they defeat him. Raph eventually dies, and it's the Emperor who kills him. So Raph doesn't make it. At first I thought, because it got to toward the end of 2, and I was thinking, does Raph make it through this? I remember him dying, and I thought he died at one of the dark side adepts. That's what I was thinking. And of course he died by the hand of the Emperor, so he's going to die either way. And now I think I missed something from Dark Empire 2, because Cedrus has already died. See, there's this Jedi Master called Ode who's a tree, and he takes Cedrus, captures him, and basically just sacrifices himself to kill Cedrus and reveals a bunch of lightsabers to Cam, Raph, and Luke. That was in Dark Empire 2, not Empire's End. I must have missed that note. But not that that's super important, but that explains why Cedrus is not here. The Emperor promotes 2 other adepts who just aren't as good. So that's why, Luke and his friends don't have any trouble taking him out. But that happened in Dark Empire 2, and I just totally forgot to mention it. Meanwhile, Leia is on a planet basically hiding out in this fortress. The Emperor is not fooled. He knows exactly where she is. He goes into her basically room. He sneaks his way in there, and then of course is trying to. This is where the showdown comes, where he kills Raph. I think he hurts Cam or something. Oh no, Jedi Brand is with him, so he hurts Brand, and he's going after, of course, Leia's youngest. And as his Force essence he's just slowly dying more and more as he keeps spending more energy, and he's trying to stop Luke and whatnot. Han is the one, I always like this, Han was the one that picked up a blaster and shot and killed the Emperor with a blaster shot. Well then, that last shot lets the Emperor's essence fly out. It's going toward Anakin, but Jedi Brand comes in, the little metal ball guy, and gets hit. Well, he takes Anakin away so that the Emperor will chase after him, and then it gets sucked into Jedi Brand, who absorbs the Emperor, holds him in there because he's going to take him and make them die, make him go peacefully in the Force. And, the Emperor screaming inside of him as Jedi Brand is saying, yes, I got him, I'm going to let him go. This is the one thing I can do to make up, to be a Jedi. So the Emperor is finally dead, and it's either this one or Dark Empire 2. I can't remember. I think it is Dark Empire 2. That's when Leia has a vision of all three of her children kind of grown up in ships everywhere, which you could say foreshadows New Jedi Order, even though they had no idea about that back then. Other than that, what did I think about this? I really did enjoy Empire's End. I thought it was really good. Like I said, it didn't seem rushed. I thought it would after 2 issues. I thought the pacing was fine. Yeah, I could see where he could, go into more detail or stretch out the story. And I'm sure there's something online that talks about what his original 6-issue idea was. But for just 2 issues, Empire's End isn't bad. Now, of course, Dark Empire is the best. And I don't know. Maybe Dark Empire 2 may still beat Empire's End, but only because Empire's End only went 2 issues. Other than that, I think they're basically on the same par. I would say that Empire's End is equal with Dark Empire 2, in my opinion. But overall, still an excellent story. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.